Story time about how I almost became a prostitute. So on my Instagram, I usually get DMs of people who are offering me money, and that loser just happens to be one of those people. So he DMs me saying, I think you're really pretty and I want to send you 1,000 rand. So I say my banking details and I see that the money has reflected, and I was so happy. So then we exchange numbers and he says he wants to take me out for shopping and he wants to take me on a date in Sandton. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect, that's fine. But I make it very clear that if you're trying to have sexy time with me, take your money back, because I don't need it like that. I am not desperate for money. And he says, no, that's not my intention. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So now this man Ubers me to Sandton and we meet up at the Godfather, which is literally by a hotel. But he's not trying to smash. Then I saw him, and I'm not gonna lie, he was very, very attractive, but he was wearing Gucci from head to toe, and I think that's the most unattractive thing, like, ugh. So we're ordering drinks, and this man was so adamant that I order a specific cocktail. If I'm being honest, I think he's actually trying to drug me. So obviously, I'm like, nah, dude, I am not going to drink whatever you want me to drink. I'm gonna have cold drink. And the waiter comes, and this man tells the waiter, bring her the drink. So the drink comes, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not gonna drink this. So I look at the waiter, and I tell him, dude, just bring me an appetizer and bring me a straw. I want the can. Like, I'm drinking out of the can because I'm not about to get drugged. It's off brand. So the food comes and this guy was just so dry, but honestly, I just didn't really care. I was just like, let me eat and then I'm gonna go home. But ooh, he had something else in store for me. So I'm almost done eating and this man says to me, we're gonna go to the room now. I'm like, what? He's like, we're gonna go to the room now. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere with you, nigga. I'm not going anywhere. Then he says, you will go to the room with me. I was panicking so much inside, like I literally felt like I was gonna die. Now I'm like, hey dude, okay, this guy's gonna clearly like take you if you don't go with him, so let me just be calm. So I'm like, okay, cool. To buy myself time, I then decide to order sushi. So order sushi, and then I tell this guy, Ish, you know, can I just go to the bathroom? I just want to make sure like I'm clean down there. I want to look good for you. So I went to the bathroom, but I actually went to the sushi bar and I was asking, how long is the sushi going to take? Because like, I'm trying to leave with my sushi. And I'm like, let me just go. Because honestly, by the time the sushi's done, it's going to make me a prostitute. I'm not into prostitution. So now I run out of this restaurant. I'm trying to request an Uber. There are no Ubers. I'm panicking. So I see these random guys and I'm like, guys, this guy's trying to make me a prostitute. Please can you take me to the train? And they're like, okay, girl, don't worry. We got you. And they drove me to the train. So now this man is blowing up my phone, asking me where I am. And I'm like, dude, you're just trying to make me a prostitute. Like, I'm not going to come back. Then I got home and I saw that he blocked me. And I was like, thank God. So when you go on dates, please be careful who you go on dates with. Like, take the lesson from me. There are crazy people out there who are going to want to prostitute you. Also, I look totally crazy, but I'm learning makeup every day. So we take it a day at a time. So hope you enjoyed the story time.
You know, this firsthand testimony would be a goddamn prosecutor's dream. It'll be a cakewalk for him, because if she was getting cross-referenced right now, there's so many holes in her story. First of all, she ain't even using the common sense that most women claim that they have over men, like this woman's intuition. Where was this when this man gave you a whole $1,000 and you thought that he didn't want nothing in return? What was this woman's intuition at this point in time? I had a conversation with a young female in my family the other day, and she's going off to college. I said, hey, if a man invites you over to his dorm room at 2 a.m. in the morning, do you think he'd not want sex? And she was like, maybe he just wants to hang out. Yeah, at 2 o'clock in the morning, please do not be naive, right? This man obviously wanted. I don't know who I'm mad at more, the guy, right, for sending her a whole $1,000, or her trying to make us believe she didn't know he wanted some ass, man. It don't make no goddamn sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she's done it before. Guys are always asking her, does she want money? Come on, man. In what world can a man ever receive money from anyone and not immediately think, damn, what's the catch? What does this person want in return? That's how men think. Some women think they can get a man's hard-earned money for free. No strings attached. It don't work that way. She ignored every red flag and kept going. Come on, man. She knew what it was. She just didn't want to give that $1,000 back.
My last two girlfriends, the one I was engaged to and the one that I was living with before that, one is now remarried, not married, she's married, and one is dating. They're both best guy friends. And I'm like, why is this guy always hitting you up? Oh, he's just my friend. What's up with this guy? Oh, he's just my friend. I'm like, well, now you're married to him. And now you're dating him, like in hindsight. So it's like, dude's got to be very weary of the friend that's checking in on the girl.
Well, I mean, if the relationship ends,
that the guy that I shouldn't be worried about is now married to my ex-wife.
She belongs to the street.
So y'all mean to tell me there is numbing gel, mint flavor, and I've been out here putting the dick in my butt just like that? OMG. Don't get me mad. They got all this anal stuff, and I've been out here just getting it wet and putting the dick in my butt, looping it up and putting the dick in my butt, nothing, straight in my ass. Okay.
Nasty bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, I be complaining, but I could never be a man. Cause every time y'all leave the crib, y'all gotta spend money. Like even on a night out, y'all gotta pay to get in the club, pay for your own drink, then pay for another bitch's drink. Like to even take a shorty out on a cute date, that's at least $50, like minimum. And imagine trying to bag a bad bitch, cause then you gotta compete with all the other niggas with money. Like, could not be me.
I like this one.
When you're going through that phone, you're going through the wrong stuff. That's why you ain't finding nothing, but I got you. Here's the 5.
Listen to me. I'm snitching. Go through her group chat. Go through her group chat and look at the attachments that all her and her friend has sent. After you go through her group chat, go to her photos. Don't be trying to go snooping. Just go through her screenshots. Them gonna tell you everything you need to know. Then after you go there, go through her Cash App or any type of payment thing that she has on her phone. And once you're done with all that shit, if she has Flow app, check that. And if you don't know how Flow app works, all right, once she tell you her story, just know in that app, if there's a heart on the calendar, that means somebody was knocking the shining jam out of her raw. Now, if it's a heart with a shield on it, that means they use protection. But if it ain't no shield around that heart, somebody was knocking the shining jam out of her.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I'm always at the grocery store. I don't see no men at the grocery store. I don't see them at Target. Ain't no men shopping. Ain't no single men shopping at Target.
Facts.
Ain't no single men shopping at TJ Maxx or Marshall. Look, if you gonna go to the grocery store and you're gonna be single guys, this is when you go to the grocery store. Can I tell them?
Tell them, please.
This is when you go to the grocery store at 9 o'clock at night.
Late night.
On a weekday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, and these the aisles you go down. You go down the bread aisle. You go down the cereal aisle.
Because these men cannot cook their home making sandwiches and bowls of cereal.
You know he's single. Fact. He's single. Like, what is he doing in the cereal aisle at 9 o'clock at night?
With his grown ass. Yo, you right.
He's single. He ain't got no food at home. And he
just realized he don't have no food.
You go to the grocery store after 9 o'clock p.m., you going to see nothing but men in there. I promise you. I've sent women there I don't know how many times, and they've lucked out. Now, here's how you go to the grocery store. Let me tell you that. Don't get all dolled up. Don't put all your heels on, come from work, smelling all good. No. Put your yoga pants on. Put your little, what you call that thing? Like the t-shirt.
Tank top?
The tank top. Put your tank top on. Put a ball cap on.
I was about to say, not a bonnet, sneakers. Jack. We ain't sending them to the store in a bonnet.
Not a bonnet. Okay. Put your ball cap on and sneakers. Or just tie your hair in a ponytail. Put it up in a bun, whatever. Look as plain as you possibly can. No makeup, no done up. Take your eyelashes, all that stuff that you don't need all that. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hit on. You know why? Because men like it when we know what we're going to wake up to in the morning. And if you all the way dressed down, I see exactly what you're going to look like. And I know what the baseline is. I know what I got to work with. You can grow from there. But if you looking good right now, oh my God, when you try, it's going to be even better. 9 o'clock, dressed down.
Man, you know what's interesting? I was in Walmart yesterday around 9 o'clock, and I can tell you for a fact, it was an abundance of men in there shopping. And I usually don't go around 9 o'clock. I'm usually there earlier in the morning. I like the old people crowd, right? The geriatric department and stuff like that. I love that because it feels like Target in the morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just a bunch of sophisticated people in there who trying to stay out the way. But yesterday I saw men in the aisle where the protein powder is, the cereal aisle, definitely over there by the socks and shit like that, bro. Like what dude is saying is 100% facts. Definitely facts, man. Bunch of guys in there. Definitely a bunch of men who look like they got jobs and can provide and protect. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ladies, if you think that was bad, this next joke is really gonna kick your ass. I have absolutely horrible news. You need to listen to this. Ladies, if you're not married, chances are you are part of some guy's rotation. Hey, be glad you're part of something, goddammit. What, ladies? Did you think it was? Did you think it was you and him against the world? Is that get the fuck out of here? You're not that naive, are you? Guys don't have one girlfriend anymore. The average guy has about 5 women in his life. Don't worry about it, fellas. You can discredit me in the car on the way home, okay? This is just a joke. Back to the joke. Come on, fellas, you know how it go. Average guy, ladies, and because I care about you, I'm gonna break all 5 women down in a guy's life so maybe you can find out who you are. Maybe that's why you guys argue all the time, because you're speaking in someone else's place. What, fellas? You know how it go. Come on. You got your number 1 girl. That's the one you love. You know, you want shit to work out with her crazy ass. She talk a lot of smack, but you gotta remember it is her house. So, you got to be phony with her until you get on your feet, okay? You got your number 2 girl. That's normally the real cute chick that thinks she number 1. Cause she pretty, she think that shit means something. Well, she don't realize all she got on you is a cell phone number. You change that, she won't even know where to find your ass. Look at all the number 2s. Look.
You know, I ain't even lie. It's like this right here. When you're a pimp, you know what I'm saying? You don't go looking around for who you like and you think she cute, I want her. You don't go like that. When you're a pimp, you like who like you.
So whenever you talk to a woman, the only thing you're interested in is, can she be a hoe? You're not interested in
it's no question. Can she be? I can spot a hoe and I can sit right here, just open the window. I can tell you that bitch is a hoe.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's about how they walk, how they sit down, how they stand up, talk. It's things that tell you shit hoe.
I mean, when you look at all the girls that you were pimping over the years, how many of them did you actually turn out versus they were already hoes and they just chose you?
Nah, man, you know what, bro? This pimp is 100% correct, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but promiscuous women stick out like a sore thumb, especially the ones that get around like you wouldn't believe. They walk a certain way, they talk a certain way, they more touchy-feel. It's just something about them that's a dead giveaway. I really can't put it into words, but I remember when I first learned this trick, man. It came in high school. Dudes was like, man, you heard about such and such? Man, she just let 3 dudes hit her yesterday. And then you meet this girl and you like, damn, something off about her. And then this process repeats itself. Another girl gets outed and you like, damn, she act the same way like that girl. Soon as she get in your car, she too damn comfortable. Like, a promiscuous woman is too comfortable around strange men. Like, that's one clear-cut sign right there. When a woman meets a man and she's automatically confident and too comfortable around him, and this is every man, that comes from experience of being around multiple men. That's the only way I can explain it, man. I hope I did a good job explaining that, but man, like, that's a telltale sign, bro.
I hate when a bitch be like, if I give you this pussy, you gonna fall in love with me. No, I ain't. I'm already in love with somebody. She just loves somebody else right now. Stupid. I just need to borrow some pussy. Put the on layaway. He cold.
The men in Macon, Georgia, they look like this. The men in Atlanta, they look like this.
She told me she was pregnant. She said the baby came out. She said, "Oh my God, I'm mad at you. You gave my baby got your ears." And so I'm like, "Well, your baby got your ears." So she was calling me a deadbeat daddy for like 2 months. I was like, it's been bothering me the whole time. Like, man, I got a baby down. At the time I gotta go see. I done flew all the way to Decatur, Illinois, the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere.
Damn, Ryan, you popped something wrong in Illinois.
Yeah, so look. Nah, the mother.
Tripping, bro.
Listen, I done flew all the way to Decatur, Illinois. I get in the car. I said to my, she gonna hate me for this, like I said myself. That ugly ass baby ain't mine. That's what I said to myself. I know my kids, I know all my kids. So the baby just crying. Like crying the whole time. Like Man, put some O3 on. So she put everybody outside on. She, everybody go to something outside. Outside on. The baby still yelling. Hey, damn, put everybody on. Baby still yelling. Man, that baby ain't mine. So I'm sitting there. I had to spend the night over there, get the blood test. She still telling me how bad of a father I've been. She making plans how we need to do this, we need to do that. The baby need to get on my insurance. All kind of shit. Make sure. Then she tell me to make sure the baby in your will. All kind of shit. Okay. 2 weeks go by. I get a text message from her. It's the results. 0% the baby mom. Now she's telling me about it. She think it's another nigga. Damn, girl, you gonna have me fly all the way over there and thinking this and that? All right, well, listen, sweetie. Give me $1,500 I spent, and I let it go. I'll never bring this subject up again. She told me no. So, I'm finna bash the shit out that motherfucker.
Now that's crazy. I bet you she ain't give you the $1,500 back. But look, man, just look at it like this, bro. At least you found out that baby not yours. You did all of the leg work and everything like that, and now you get to walk away and don't have to take care of this baby. $1,500, bro. If it was me, I'd be like, listen, that's just the cost to play the game sometimes, man. Straight up, for real, for real. Cause though it could be bad. You could be paying $1,500 a month. Who knows? I don't know what your income level is. You might be paying $3,000 a month, man. Just, call it a wash and keep it moving, man. And make sure you put that Jimmy on extra tight next time.
The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was with Tyrone, he in the streets. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side. But then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. We want to call shit lame that we don't actually believe based on where our self-esteem is at, that we could actually attract and maintain a life with.
Yeah.
It's the reason why, like when you look at Russell and Sierra,
yeah,
the verbiage gets centered around Russell is what y'all kids need.
Yeah.
But a lot of you probably couldn't maintain a guy like that because you so hot in the ass that if you not getting certain excitement, you finna run out and pass your pussy out everywhere. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to do with self-esteem, discipline as a woman, how we view us.
Yeah.
To sum it up, it's a projection. When you see us talking about lane, we're projecting. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it. Poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me. You're not gonna get no award for that, and your child gonna be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about? The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side. But then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and being flawed, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing on the side, I'll always be able to say, girl, yeah, I did somebody else, but Tyrone been fucking.
Yeah.
And so now all my wrongs are justified. I'm a victim, even when I'm not.
All the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a fucking whole bitch.
Man, look, these girls will literally get with a man who is a womanizer. He beats on women. He does all kind of stuff. And they get his man a chance. In the beginning, it's like, nah, everybody deserves a second chance. People change. This, that, and the third, right? And then as the relationship continues on and shit starts to hit the fan, now she's beginning to get that reality check. You see what I'm saying? And then when the relationship finally fizzles out, now she gets to play the victim. right? Or you was having fun in the middle of it, in the beginning of it. That cupcake phase was a you know what I'm saying? He done went upside your head. We had to pull you from between the washer and dryer. Your head was wedged in there, like how Gina head was in that Martin episode between that bed frame. We gotta pull you out that mother. And now you want to give us the waterworks and the boo-hooing and stuff like that. You get to play the victim. He was a bad guy. She hit that nail on the head, bro. Damn, that was a bar, bro. I swear. Anyway, send your videos to thatboywill@gmail.com. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.